Okie dokie. We're live then. We're live.
Ladies and
I'm just eating
gentlemen,
my
welcome
pizza.
to the Geeky Weekly podcast with the imminent Gray and the not so imminent Bill Field. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm running the store as usual, so I'll be in and out a little bit, but not much. We're gonna sell some comics here. But here's Phil and Kevin.
How you?
They're hanging out, and we have an event tonight that Phil's got to go set up for in a minute. But things are going good. How are you, Gray?
No, not bad, not bad. I've been a bit tired. I had a busy day when I went to London Zoo.
Oh wow, how was that? They have a great zoo,
Not
don't
bad.
they?
Yeah, I think it's the oldest zoo in. I don't know if it's the oldest zoo in the world, but it's a pretty old zoo. I have to look it up.
Probably
I've
is
done
the
some
oldest in
videos.
the world. I
I
would
think it
bet.
is.
Yeah,
I'm sure at one point I remember hearing that. But
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I got some footage from my comics on location series.
Oh, that's
I
great.
showed some some animal related covers in the
Oh, that's
video.
great. That's
There's
great.
not that many zoo covers though. I don't know if you can think of any zoo related covers. There's an alien zoo cover on a Superman book, but I
Yeah.
couldn't bother to dig that one out. The only one I showed my comics that I showed in the
Okay,
video.
great.
Well,
Let's see them.
when the video comes out, just simply so it's something to show. So this is the best one as far as I was concerned for zoo related because it's actually in a zoo. It's Superboy breaking out the
Oh,
tigers.
I love that. I love that cover.
Yeah.
I
Me let
love
you
that
out of
cover.
cage, Kitty, so me can play with you. Great guns, Martha. Our son has openly displayed his powers. Now everyone will know he's super. Yeah, what about the tiger on the loose,
Oh, so that's
Mr. Kent?
basically Super Baby, not Superboy, though.
Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
baby.
Me,
That's
I'm hungry.
yeah.
Me eating
There's
cow.
Superboy running with the wolves.
I love that one. Where his face looks all hairy. That is
Yeah.
one of my favorite covers of all time. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, running with wolves. There's a bit of a theme with that because I think the new adventures of Superboy has him running with the wolves. I can't remember. I'm sure there's also a Lois Lane comic book that has her running with the wolves. So it's a little bit of a theme.
Is that like the British version of the Spanish running of the bulls? The running of the wolves because of the
No,
Moors
we don't have
and
wolves
yeah.
here. We got
No,
rid of
I
all our
know.
wolves back
I'm
in the
kidding.
Middle Ages, right?
Well, you had them.
We got
You still have some. I thought there were still a few wolves. Oh wow!
no, we
Oh,
have
look at that!
foxes. We have kangaroo.
Oh, I love that. I love
That
that.
man after an eagle.
A golden eagle stealing
Yeah,
money. That's
yeah.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
And then we got the dangerous, the murderous menagerie man. The
Menagerie
murderous
man.
menagerie man. He's got gorillas,
Oh, I love
or could be
that.
chimps,
I'm
and
surprised
a
they let him
tiger.
use murderous with Super Friends, but that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
oh,
does seem
oh,
a
and
bit
look,
extreme.
yeah. But the funny thing is he's a cross between the Phantom and Killraven, not
Oh,
Killraven.
you reckon?
Uh, who's the guy for Craven? He's a combination of
You reckon?
Craven and the Phantom.
But well, look at the
That's
moustache. He looks to me like a villain from the old cartoon series, but I can't remember what his name was. Like,
I know he
it,
looks like Dick Dastardly kind of.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
kind of
maybe a bit
hilarious.
dastardly. I've seen another one.
Yeah, yeah, or Dishonest
Got,
John. Oh, that's
got
great.
leotard,
Oh, oh,
and then
oh!
of course,
Show that one more time. Okay, you know what's weird about that is that. Oh, okay. What issue is that?
number 6.
Okay, that's when it was still Wendy Marvin and Wonder Dog. Okay,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
the other
before
one
the
is Super Twins.
that's right. Yeah, that was number
Yeah,
19.
Wonder
Number
Twins, not
19,
Super
the Wonder
Twins.
Twins.
Wonder Twins.
Is it
Wonder
Zane
Twins
and Jane
powers
or something like that?
activate. Shape of a
Yeah.
geyser. Form of an
Power,
antelope.
yeah, power of a blinking water bottle.
Yeah. Shape of Wonder Woman's bathwater.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
there
that's
was
work
one
of
of
power.
those.
That
They,
is
they
the
did
only
that
good
in
use
Harvey
of that power.
Birdman. Yeah,
That's a good
and
use.
he
Right,
and she
you
goes,
can't show
"What's
animal
up with this
covers.
water?"
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's
Why is
bath
it giggling
water.
more than normal?
It's so weird. So weird.
Like, this is not a jacuzzi. Why is it bubbling? Right.
Yeah.
So this you can't show some animal covers without showing the great Bawana beast.
Wannabes. Who,
Beast.
what TV series did he appear in animated form?
Super Friends?
No, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was um, uh, Justice League Unlimited. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and he's
I know
crazy.
he becomes Freedom Beast later on, doesn't he?
And
Because
they used to have
one
a bar here
title.
that was an African theme called Buana Dix. So anytime I
Okay.
hear Buana Beast, I think of Buana Dix. Now,
That's who got Snake.
do you know who created Batlash?
Is it Sergio Aragones?
Yes.
Yeah.
What a weird
Yeah,
yeah.
it's different for him, isn't
And
it?
he was an
'Cause I
author.
think he wrote most of this
He wrote almost
series,
all
and
of
then
them.
who
Yeah,
knew he
he's
was a
great.
Western fan? Yeah,
He's
yeah.
great. He's great, you know? And
I like Backlash.
I love all that stuff, quite frankly. I
Mm.
really do.
I
I
don't have
love
a
all
lot of
that.
Western books, but I've got the whole Backlash run, and I'm trying to get a more. There's another Backlash run that came later on that I'm trying to get a few of the issues, well, the whole series of if I can.
Like one of
My
my favorite westerns of all time is probably Ghost Rider, the original Ghost Rider. Oh,
oh
Shaun the
yeah,
She
never read any of
Devil.
those. My
Yeah.
second favorite Jungle Woman, Shannon the She Devil,
Who's your first?
Rima the Jungle Girl.
Oh, very good. Of course.
Did you don't watch my videos on my YouTube channel, do you?
I have not yet, but I will. Just point me to them. Oh, those are
Well, they're
great.
on the same channel that you're on now, mate. Just go to
Oh, I
to
have
these
that.
videos.
No, no, no. I
And
know. Oh, well, then you don't have to point me. Okay, smart ass. You don't have to point me.
because I did I know the reason I'm saying is because I'm doing a series called Comics on Location, and last video I went
Ah.
to Hyde Park where there
Oh,
is
that's
a
awesome.
memorial to the writer of Rima the Jungle Girl, the guy who invented Rima the Jungle Girl in Green Mansions, HW or W no WH Hudson. He's got a statue, like in his memory of
For
Rima the Jungle
Rima?
Girl. Yeah, yeah, in Hyde Park because she's originally
Oh,
called
that's
Rima the Bird
amazing.
Girl. And he was an ornithologist, and he sort of helped found the Royal Society for the Protection of, uh, was it of protection of birds. So I'm putting it back in full screen. Wait, didn't I? There you go. There's a nice bit of Green Goblin.
So
So yeah, I showed my Rima comics off
what's weird
in Hyde
about
Park.
this?
I don't know. You're not
No
showing it very
code.
well.
No
Oh,
code.
road code. I was at the drug issues.
The drug issues, yeah. And
Oh
then
yeah,
I owned this as a kid in sixth grade, and this is fantastic,
yeah.
actually. And we'll go back. I'll go back inside. Of course, I'm outside right now, but we'll go back inside and
I can
I'll
see.
show it
Yeah,
to you. Yeah,
I can see the clouds. I didn't think they
it's
had clouds
it's
inside.
very bright here. It's very bright here today.
Yeah,
Look, look at that blue sky here in Texas.
yeah, it's nice.
And I'll bring a couple things over, but yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Let me show the reverse of those comics that I just showed because there's a few ones on the back that I didn't show.
Oh yeah, let's look at
So
them.
because they weren't zoo related. So here's on the back of that Superboy is a
Oh, that's
nice 80
super
page
cool.
giant.
I love
Yeah,
those.
I love broken when they've broken up into multiple panels. I just love them. I know a lot of people don't seem to like multiple panel comic covers, but I think they're great. There's so much to soak in there. There's so much of interest to look at. I just think they're great. Go checks as well. What more could you ask for?
No, I know. Go checks
You got
were 18 months. That an 18-month period?
yeah, it wasn't too long, but they're all classics. This has got
I
two
love the
stamps on it,
Go
which
Go
is
checks.
little bit annoying. But I don't. Oh, four stamps. This is the kind of quality comics that I get
I
with
love
stamps
that
all over
stuff.
them. But they cost less, and they don't take up too much. Here's the back of that one of the Super Friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm trying to finish my Super Friends run. I've still got a few to go yet, though.
Ramona Fredone.
Here's the back of the other Super Friends back
Oh, that's
cover.
great. Oh, that's the earlier one. Yeah, that's beautiful. I
Shooting with
love that.
coins.
I love that. That's so good.
So look, Brian and Beatha showed you both sides. Here's the other one from the back, the backlash. It's hanging onto a cannon.
Nick Cardy art on all of those, and
Yeah.
it's just. I don't know if they've ever brought him back, but
Yeah. I'm trying to collect his other run at the moment. There's a more recent run. I think it might. I can't remember
I
sure what it
wonder
was
if
actually.
Sergio wrote them.
I think he did. I think he did. Yeah. Yeah. That's all the. That's all of them. I showed all of
He's
them
such a
now.
great. He's a fantastic writer, and that's about the only thing he ever received writer credit on. Strangely enough.
What
Strangely
the?
enough. Yes.
The what?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Nick Cardy?
Nick Cardy? No. Sergio.
Okay. You must have got
It's one
writing
of the
credit on all these
only
brew
things
books,
he
surely.
ever received writing credit on.
Did he not get writing credit for all these brew books, or did he?
No, he got artist credit, but Mark Evanier got
Does all the stories, did he?
got the story credit. Yeah.
Okay, I thought he used to do them himself to start off with. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but
So that's
now I'm gonna have to go look and see if he wrote anything else. Um, but Batlash, that was a huge thing back in the day. Still is, you know.
Hmm.
And Batlash has appeared in live action.
Was he?
So yeah, in
What the what time traveling one with Rip
yeah,
Hunter?
the yeah, that one, and he may have made a guest appearance in uh Jonah Hex,
The film?
the film. He may have. There might have been a bat, a quick bat appearance. I can't
Yeah,
remember. I'm gonna have to go
I
back and
don't
look
remember
at it
that.
again.
Yeah,
And
so it wasn't the
and
greatest film.
so
I didn't
so
mind. It was all right. It wasn't great by
correct,
any means.
correct. I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
And
So
and and
give us a flip through some comics, mate. Turn around, show, get a box in front of you, and just flip through it. Let people see what you got for
okay,
sale.
let me show you what I was going to show you. So this is an EC. I always do this wrong. This is an EC fanzine with
Cool.
the original cover by Al Feldstein
Mm.
and the back cover by Crandall, who was another Reed Crandall, who was another major artist for them.
Right.
And let's see
See,
what
Reed
I can.
Crandall sounds like it should be like a secret identity for the Shadow.
Oh, I know. Reed. Meanwhile, at Reed Crandall's mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I get you. Now I don't know. This is all Frazetta. Early strips
oh
by
yeah.
Frazetta.
Okay.
These are kind of cool. And then
Yeah.
this. So this is the Mighty Marvel calendar for 75. So let's look at. So coming in at 74 and going out at 76 is the Hulk for some reason.
Yeah.
And
This Hulk's like a little baby.
I know. And then these are the characters in their months.
Okay, so it's just the
And
faces
so,
then. It's not like
right, yeah, but then the
what,
actual,
when will that calendar be right again?
what's that?
When will that calendar be right again?
Good question. I'll
You
have
wait
to look
enough
it up.
years, it
I'll
comes
have to
back.
look it up.
The days come back
Well,
into.
it'll be right. It'll be right next year because every
You reckon
50
is
years, every 50
it
years, it's
every?
correct again. And I
Oh
don't know what mathematical equation that is, but there's the
no,
defender. That's
I'm
pretty
reading
cool.
Defenders now. Just
Yeah,
started reading them.
yeah.
I
Bill,
finished
are
my
you
round
showing
and
Doctor? I think Bill's trying to show Doctor Strange's crotch.
I am not.
I'm.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil, for your wonderful edit. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta roll. I gotta go set up.
Bye, Phil. Say bye, everybody. Bye,
See ya.
Phil.
See you later.
So, and Kevin, do you mind being on the show real quick? It's our new customer, Kevin.
Hey, new customer.
Yeah,
What are you
and
buying today?
show them what you're buying today.
A lot of stuff.
Oh, you are gonna get?
Oh.
Wow, the first Lobo.
Yeah, I need one of them one day.
Isn't that great? Doesn't look like he looks later, but he's buying
much is that
my
one going
book
for?
now. This guy, he's buying my
Oh,
book.
good.
Yeah, so that's
Cool.
good.
Cool.
You know, he's buying the Batman Legend.
I
Best.
hope you didn't pressure him too much into buying your book, Bill.
No, I just showed it to him, and he goes, "Oh, get that." He's a very sweet guy, as you can tell. He's a good guy. So he's buying the
New God.
Kirby New Gods. Yeah,
Yeah, the other new guys.
the other New God. Is that the one?
Is that the latest
So,
series, not the first series,
that's
is
the
it?
later series that Simonson did the artwork on and
Right.
wrote some of them, I think.
I've just
And
started
then,
getting the first one of New
but
Gods.
he's a
I
huge
quite like it.
Spectre fan, so he's picking up that
Yeah.
Spectre.
Yeah, those are good. Those Adventure
He's buying a
Spectres.
bunch of All-Star Squadron stuff.
All
Yeah,
special
cool.
appearances.
I approve.
All Spectre appearances, he might add.
Okay.
And then he likes Swamp Thing, also a Spectre appearance.
Right.
And then he's buying a couple Watchmen, all Spectre appearances. You wish.
Oh,
That
getting
he would be called something else though. He'd be called Haunted Man or something.
yeah.
He's buying a Nat King Cole two Nat King Cole albums,
All right.
and he's getting a
Interesting.
T-shirt for free because
Oh, good.
we like him. He's a good guy,
Is
so
it
he
shop
gets a
one? Okay,
T-shirt.
Nilco.
Yeah. So
Fair enough. Not bad.
yeah, so it's it's a slow day here. It's not a slow. Well, Wednesdays are typically slow. Today's not
Right.
really slow because we had another customer a minute ago. We've had three customers and then Kevin, and so but Kevin is definitely probably our big customer of the day because he was Clay's big customer last week. And
Right.
of course, I'm always jealous because I'm always thinking, why couldn't they come in on Wednesdays? But you know,
How
you know
much
how
is
that
that
goes.
for Beyond the Unknown #1 behind you?
Let's find out.
From
Uh,
Beyond the Unknown.
why can't I find it now? It was like, oh, here it is.
It's got a big turtle on it.
This is $79, but for you,
Oh, blimey.
we'll make you a better deal if you
That's
want
some
it.
friendship.
But
Okay.
and then we also have uh later ones.
I just got that in my last haul, that one. I think
Oh,
that's the one I
really?
got.
And then we have
Yeah.
the one with the legs. They got legs and they know how to use them. That's a really bad ZZ Top imitation. And then
that was
we
a great
have
comic show.
and then we have the redo cover that was originally Gil Kane and Neil
Okay,
Adams
I've seen that
redid
one
it for
before.
this. Yeah.
How much is that one going for?
This one's 39, but I'll make you a deal
Right.
for the two. I'll put those two to the side for you.
No,
And
you are, mate. You are. I'll find them. I'll find them cheaper someday.
no,
I've
no,
got
I'll
enough of
find
this, don't
no,
worry.
no, no, no. You'll get a good deal. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. I'm gonna send a care package to Great Britain soon for all y'all. So yeah,
Cool.
we'll figure something out. But I hold on a second. Do you need to check out? Are you okay? Okay, so we can keep going. Let's find some fun stuff. Let me see. I don't guess I brought anything really from with me today, which I wish I had. That's one of
Has
my
the shop
favorite
bought any new stuff in yet?
That's
That's a
one.
good one. Yeah.
I love that one. The mummy
Yeah.
cover. Uh, this one is the first appearance of Dragon Lady in the comics.
All right.
I never know how to use my phone properly. Um, well, you know what this is. We've got a few copies of that one. The first Lady Death or Death, not Lady Death. Totally
All
different
right. Death.
character.
Yeah.
Just Death. Just call
Yeah.
me just Death, not Lady. I don't know why we have a Tomb Raider comic up here. That's a good one. Of course, he doesn't really unmask him, but
Yeah.
and see all I have to do now. That's a great Frank
That's a
Albans
nice House of
cover.
Secrets.
I love that Frank Robbins cover. We have two of
Is that the
these.
House of Seekers one?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is cool.
First Banshee, when he was just a policeman at Interpol, and then realized he's a mutant. Ms. Marvel, number 2.
How much is that Supergirl #1 there?
Is that number 1?
I've got it, but I just
Yes,
want
it
to know.
is. 39.
Okay.
War Journal 1. First appearance of Scott Lang.
Love them old and unexpected as well. They're great.
Oh, yeah. I have a number 1 now. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that.
#1 of unexpected. Wow.
Yeah. I got
You have
that,
to bring
and
it in.
I will.
Yeah, let's have a look at it.
Yeah. Then that one, Batman and Robin.
You have to try and do a stream when you're at home again, so you can, haven't got to carry a load of comics into work.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
When you got a week off or something, or maybe do it on
Yeah,
another night.
or maybe we do it a different day
Yeah.
for a change.
Is
Yeah.
it 5 days a week or 6 days a week at that shop? In your shop?
Well, we're open. We're open 5 days a week. I have to do my real job the other 2 or 3 days a week normally, but
Okay.
I'm here 3 days a week typically, and
Right.
Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So we can do it any other
Okay.
day, and I'll be happy to. Now that's a Neil
Yeah.
Adams cover.
Right.
Peacemaker, is that number one?
Have you got in shop at the moment any classics illustrated?
Yes. I don't know where we have them, but we have them. I can find them. I can find them for the next. I can find them for the next episode. Hey! Look who's here.
I'm looking to get hold of cheap copies. Low grade is fun.
I can take care of you
Time
with
Machine,
that.
War of the Worlds, and The Invisible Man.
I have at least one of those, and I'll work out a deal with you. Hey, take over for a minute. I'm going to take a quick break, but you guys keep going. Okay?
Okay, mate.
If I'd have known that a day ago, I would have put that in the mail to you.
What one?
Oh, at least Time Machine. I don't remember. I don't think I have a War of the Worlds anymore, but I always forget which H.G. Wells and Jules Verne things I have.
I think all 3 of them are H.G. Wells.
Yeah.
Invisible Man,
I always juxtapose those two because easy enough to do. But
are you coming back?
I'm coming right back. I accidentally went off by accident.
Okay. I thought he was coming. Wait. Yeah, because I need him for a future Comics on Location. I've got to go to H.G. Wells' blue plaque in, I think it's in London somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, I might nip to Woking as well, because that's where the aliens landed in War of the Worlds. The first alien ship landed in Woking.
Yeah.
Which is not too far away from me.
If I had the energy to go upstairs again, I'd fish them out. But honestly,
What's the CCS Books website? The Classics Comics Illustrated? No. CCS Books? Not Classic Comics Illustrated, that's CCI, isn't it? Or Classic Comic Series? No, I don't know.
There for a short while, I entertained the thought of getting first prints of all the Classics Illustrateds, and then I thought, nah, I'm just happy getting a couple of first prints and just having some odds and ends.
Yeah. They do those books. What's the CCS Books website, mate? I've not heard of CCS Books.
Of course, one of the nicest books I have, but not a comic, is Tour of the World in 80 Days, the first English edition.
That's Jules Verne, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the first English edition. It was printed like 6 months before in French, but I have a first English edition of Verne.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a first edition of Wells.
You playing with the grandkids today?
Yeah, we had to have the granddaughter for about 5 hours. The original idea was for her to be gone by 2, which is an hour before the show, and then that kind of got muffed up a little bit. And it could have been going till like 5:30, which would be hours after the show's over here. So I just kind of took a waiver, but the kid got off and came and picked her up. And standing in the driveway saying goodbye to him, I get a text from my mom that says, "Why aren't you on the show?" Like, well, my energies have gone elsewhere, so
I'm pretty knackered. I wasn't going to bother, but Bill wanted to do it, so I was quite happy to, because I've been at the zoo all day, walking around for about 5 or 6 hours, and I'm a martyr to my feet. So my feet are killing me now. I'm just lying on the blinking bed with my feet like, oh, ouchie.
I had grand ideas of sending you a big care package, but honestly, since it's scaled down, there's 3 books on their way to New Hampshire right now with your name on them. But obviously, you won't see him till after he gets back from vacation. But
Yeah. Hi, Janet.
hi, Mom. What's she
Found
saying?
the lost one. Is that you? You the lost one?
Yeah, she found. Like I said, she texted me right as I was standing in the driveway saying bye to the kids. Because if I didn't know what time, I didn't know what time they were going to be there, and I told the missus, I'm like, no, I'll just wave it off. But I'd better to let them know early than a half hour before. Be like, hey, I can't. So
Yeah.
possibility
You're
I
on now
might
anyway.
peek in, but
You're on now. It's all good. Oh, Tempest is coming on again. Hello, Tempest.
Hey, Temps.
Apparently, he's not really from Mars. I refuse to believe that. I've seen plenty of sci-fi comics, and all the Martians look like him.
Are you really from Venus? I think you might be muted.
I think you cannot. Can you hear us, Tempest?
And I didn't even, I'm so out of it, I didn't even shut off my notifications or turn off my ringer, so I may get cut off here, but you got one book you definitely remember. No, you got 2 books, 2 comics coming to you that you know of.
Right.
The DC Superstars #1 Teen Titans and the Jimmy Olsen 161.
Right.
And you got a surprise tucked in with Jimmy Olsen.
Okay. Fair enough. How you doing, Tempest? All right?
All right. Everybody else all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Bit tired. Bit old man from walking around all day, but
you've just turned 55. It's going to start getting to you.
Exactly. It's all downhill from here.
So, Graham, what's the oldest comic-related item you have?
So, what's the oldest comic-related item I have?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the classics comics illustrated of Rima the Jungle Girl or Green Mansions. I think that's potentially from 1950.
Okay, well, unofficially right now, I think that's going to change to 1938 to 1940.
Right, cool. When it arrives.
It's a comic book that's not a comic book, but it's a comic book. It's in the Overstreet Price Guide. So.
Okay, interesting.
But as a promise I made to you, it was a promise I made to you a couple of years ago.
Right, cool.
Nice. I've got some famous funnies from the mid-40s.
Oh yeah, I saw your
relatively easy to pick up. I think famous funnies.
Your Whatnot. So you had your free Whatnot deliveries, didn't you, this week?
Yeah.
They're nice Judge Dredd's in there and a couple of sci-fi ones on there.
The guy on that stream had quite a bunch of them, so thought I'd grab them while I was on.
I've got.
Did you collect the old 2000s back in the day as well?
I've got most of mine. The original issues I got just got read to death. But I have got quite a collection of best of 2080 monthly that we used to get over here. I've got quite a collection of those.
Yeah, I've still got most of my old progs. They're a bit gritty. I put them up in the loft with no plastic on it. They were just sitting in a loft in an open box, and they were covered in. They were sort of like a bit gritty with like fiberglass and like dust of the funk of 40,000 years kind of thing. But I find it so hard to find bags and balls for 2000 ADs.
Yeah, there's odd sizes, aren't there?
Yeah,
And like I've tried in a couple of shops recently. I've tried looking online, and I'm sure there must be a bag and board size that you can use for the older ones and for the more newer ones as well. If it's got a certain width and a certain height, it should be able to fit all of them in, shouldn't it? But yeah, one day I'll get them all bagged and boarded. Maybe one day I'll have them all, but no rush. It's not like I'm lacking of things that I'm trying to collect. What's that you're watching on the screen behind you? Was that a what do you call it? A revolving play of the Greyman channel by any chance? You were watching behind you there.
I mean, I was playing Overwatch 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. I only ever play Fallout or Skyrim. Those are the only games I can be bothered with. Can't be bothered with other games. I got to a stage where it's like every other game infuriated me. Sorry?
Few-minute teenagers that are kicking me ass.
Oh, you play online, do you, against other people?
Yeah.
Oh, screw that. do you have chat on when they're all like going, you're going to get your ass kicked? And
I haven't got live chat on, but it pops up every now and again.
Yeah. Yeah, screw that for a game of chess. You want to show some of your new books?
I can show a couple, yeah.
Yeah. I've shown all the stuff I've got with me. I've got a couple of... I've got my Cover Slingers comics. I've got Defenders... Defenders that I'm halfway through reading.
Your birthday haul was pretty good.
Yeah, I was happy with that. Quite a few comics in there. It's a nice old DC. That blinking, was it you commented on that Marvel Team Up cover?
Yeah.
It was awful, wasn't it? Absolutely
awful.
Start
collecting really, really bad comic covers.
Yeah, that should be up there. It's like the scale was totally off with that leg, wasn't it?
Despite not collecting much Marvel stuff, I got that in the other day.
Look at that. Occult. Marvel superheroes and the occult. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's a British.
Oh, is it a British
print? That's a Taz thing, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, probably.
6 pages of full colour inside, though.
Okay. Don't get many Marvel UK with full colour.
Another issue of Young Romance turned up.
Right.
Those are hard to come by. Those 100-page romances are hard to come by.
Yeah. I've got. There's another
shape.
one that should be on the way, and then that'll just leave me with one more.
Well, is it just 100 pages you're after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it you just want every 100 page, or was he actually after the romance ones?
It's every 100 pager.
Right. So you got to take the rest of
the let's get those last 2 romance ones.
I've got like issue 121 up there, the red cover.
So when you read the romance cover ones, do you like put a candle on, fill a bath full of nice hot water with rose petals on it, a glass of wine, and sit there and read your romance comics in the bath?
You have to you have to settle down for the evening with those ones.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't actually know who they were written for. I mean, I know times were different. I know times were different back then, but they're not very complimentary. Is the word I choose.
They are a weird read, aren't they? They are a weird read. So, like, I think most of them were written by men who didn't have a clue what girls wanted. I don't know.
I mean, I think they're obviously written by men, but
Yeah.
There's a couple of your favourites, a couple of Bob Hopes there.
Oh yeah, cool. Hardly ever see them, which is why I've only got one.
Yeah, I forgot to have my mom take a picture. Hey, Mom, you still watching? I need to figure out to have her take a picture of her Bob Hope book that's autographed to her and have her watch your video you did on Bob Hope.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely. Cool, Greatest Adventures. I never even heard of that title till recently. I think I bought a couple of the early Doom Patrol ones. Someone offered it to me on book, and I was like, no one was after them, no one was buying. I thought, and I've actually bit the bullet and and bought a couple of them.
Yeah,
but before that, I never heard of My Greatest Adventure. Oh, what the hell? Who's firing? All right, the train is firing.
Train to fire a giant arrow.
For a minute, I thought the dinosaur was firing it at the train, and it wouldn't have been any more weirder than comics can often be. Anyway,
there's a hard to come by book.
Do you read a lot of Black Hawk?
I've got, I think I've got a handful of them.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I just like
picking them up every now and again.
That's in good shape. Those early DC issues, especially that black cover one, are hard to find in good shape.
I like Black Hawk because they're bonkers Silver Age madness, and normally you can get them fairly cheap.
Yeah.
Not like a Batman, impossible to pick up. That's cool. Super Baby.
It's got a bit of fading down that side, but
yeah.
Some Super Baby stuff.
Yeah. I don't like to condition shame comic books. You know, they're all beautiful in their own way.
Well, I mean, a lot of my stuff, like when I first picked them up when I started collecting, you grab what you could back then. If you saw, Justice League or World's Finest, and the cover was a bit tatty, but it was a $5, then you were picking that. You were picking that stuff up.
And a dust shadow like that means that's set like in a shoebox for 30 years in somebody's closet. That just adds life to it. Just had another book set on top of it, and it had that part exposed, and there's a life that it lived in a closet or an attic. As a survivor.
You got many of these, Graham?
Yeah, I've got quite a few Superboy. They're the British ones. The black and white, the black and white inside. No, I don't have many of them. No.
I've got. I do try and pick these up when I can.
They look skinnier than I'd have thought. Not the ones I see like that. Are kind of thick ones, aren't they?
They are pretty thin.
Okay, I think I've seen some thick ones.
You get 2 stories in.
Right. I had a Black Hawk of that, like a reprint Black Hawk, which was quite thick.
There's a couple of nice flashes. I think we need to get used to using this camera.
That's a pretty important book. Isn't that like the second crossover?
It's a very early one. It's got reappearance of some of the JSA.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the second crossover. I mean, the first one's obvious. Him running. That's a first.
Is that 138?
First appearance, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's 138. Yeah, it's not first appearance of Piper.
His first appearance is he's going around a tree. He's curling around a tree and tapping him on the back or something like that, or chasing him as he's chasing him. Someone was offering that one on Facebook. The first appearance was like they wanted £100 for it, and I'm like, not right now, I'm afraid.
I'd have snatched that up.
Yeah.
There was that last issue of the Imperial 5 I needed.
That's cool.
But I had to get that from the States. Like I say,
I was thinking it would be like 6 issues or something, but 12 plus 3 specials or 3 showcases. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll get them all one day.
I got the first issue upstairs, just sitting in a box. If you guys were neighbors, I'd just be like, okay, here you go.
Well, Tempest doesn't need it. He's got the whole run now. You killed my master. Oh, is it a monkey getting revenge for him killing the organ grinder or something? These sci-fi and the horror ones, the early ones, the mysteries or whatever, there's so many covers I've not seen, and like most of them are just like, I couldn't resist them. If I saw them at a good price, I'd have to buy them because they're just such great covers.
You couldn't resist picking something like that up.
Yeah, the man just disappeared. The Invisible Man versus Aliens.
Who are your favourites as a Rip Hunter?
I think I've got that one. I think I got that one recently, but I've not read it yet.
Rip Hunter, Fart Master.
It was a good Rip Hunter. I was looking at Rip Hunter because we're doing archery on Cover Slingers this week, and there's one where he meets Robin Hood. And I had a quick Google see if it was, on a quick eBay, see what it was going for. And I was like, no, I'm not just now. I've spent enough money on comics already this month, really. I can't really. And there's a great Black Hawk one as well, with a giant gorilla with a bow and arrow. No, not Black Hawk, Tomahawk.
Oh, it's Tomahawk. Yes, I've seen that Tomahawk one.
I saw that one. It was like, oh man, I wish I had that for cover slingers, but I'm not going to buy another comic now. I've already got enough for now.
Well, you should get that My Greatest Adventure.
What cover was that?
My Greatest Adventure that I showed.
Show that again. Was it an archery one?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
What was it? I mean, yeah, technically that is an archery.
That one, yeah. I suppose that's archery. Yeah.
Technically.
Training the
bow and arrow.
Oh dear. That's more like a medieval kind of siege weapon. That looks more like than a bow and arrow. But now you've mentioned it, yeah, I suppose it is a bow and arrow, really. I love a good gorilla cover as well. I'm always finding new gorilla covers that I never saw before. I can't remember what it was now, House of Mystery or something. I don't even know where. I can't remember where I saw it. Maybe on Facebook. It was a gorilla coming in and like saying, "That guy, don't give that guy the award for science. He stole my ideas," or something.
Yeah.
It's like, is there no limits to the power of gorillas in DC Comics? They can do everything.
Did Marvel have an equivalent to gorillas?
There are a couple of gorilla kind of ones, didn't there? I know
the Red Ghost and
Red Ghost, and he likes a gorilla or two.
But I don't know whether they had many just comics featuring odd gorillas.
Yeah, don't think so. Most of their stuff was like that giant monsters with 3-syllable names like Krogandor or whatever, walking like a man or something. The beast that shuffled like a lizard or something.
If you look at that,
hello, Christina Payne.
Giant monsters, isn't they?
Christina Payne. I don't take this the wrong way, but I think there was a Christina Payne well known in England. Wasn't she a mistress of a house of ill repute? Wasn't it not Christina Payne? Was that not?
That was Madam Payne, weren't it?
Yeah, I think it was a Christina. I thought that was the name was Christina Payne, but I can't remember now. Yeah, that's just a coincidence. I'm not suggesting anything. I might have got the name wrong. I'll have to look that up now. Okay, so I hope I've not just imagined that. I'm going to quickly Google that.
Hey, Tempest, you want to hear something funny? You know, you specialize in Silver Age DC. You know what my specialty actually is? Victorian and Platinum. I have comic and cartoon related stuff that goes back to 1842.
All right, nice.
Stuff that's in the Overstreet price guide that's referenced from 1883 up to 1900. And books I actually have that are listed in the Overstreet started in 1903, 1905.
It was Cynthia Payne, the mistress that I was remembering, not Christine Payne, Cynthia Payne.
So how often do you come across stuff like that then?
As often as I want to find it.
Right.
People don't know what it is and they don't know what they're after. Now, granted, one book I have, I know of 3 copies in existence of it. I have 2, and Mark suddenly has 1 that I helped him find.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, we own the only 3 known copies in the world. There's more, but they haven't surfaced. So,
yeah, I'm quite happy to go silver.
But yeah, my historian bug got me in.
Yeah. You like collecting old books as well, don't you?
Yeah. Oh,
and ephemera.
My actual library goes back to 1769. Coolest book I have in my library is off the shelves of the French Royal Court Library. It's Virgil in Latin and French from the Library of King Richard the 14th. I don't remember which one it was. It's
it wouldn't have been a Richard, I don't think, in the French.
Whatever his name was. Whoever was the whoever was the royal in France in 1769, it's actually got the royal stamp inside of the royal seal inside of it.
So that must have been just before they started chopping off their heads, wasn't it?
And it said, yeah. And I mean, it says in French from the French Royal Library and part of the Indicia. So,
Has it got flecks of aristocrat blood on it by any chance?
Well, you would think. If I could just move her stuff around and pull it up, I can give you a spiel on it, but it's buried in my phone right now.
Oh, yeah.
But he was the guy that was running it then was one taking him out of that, and then once he was gone, they went right back into it and dove into the crazy aristocracy, and he was like the people's king for 30 years, and then all hell broke loose.
All right, so he was a popular king before the revolution started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like his second son who took over or whatever turned into a total douche nozzle, and then this son of his or whatever.
Louis must have been one of the Louis.
Yeah, he was Louis the 14th. It was Louis the 14th.
Queen,
I don't know why I said whatever. It was Louis the 14th. I knew it was the 14th, but it was Louis the 14th.
Louis.
It's Louis the 14th, but I love shit like that. But then, I mean, my ephemera goes back millions of years. So.
Millions?
Huh?
Millions? You
millions.
say millions of years?
Yeah, I have fossils and all kind of stuff that goes back millions of years.
I think you were about cave paintings and stuff like that for a second, or you've got like
no, but I have fossils, I have dinosaur bones and stuff like that. So just an eclectic group of stuff.
Do you collect anything other than comics, Tempest?
Just the figures.
Figures. I never ever saw those figures. What were they? How long ago? Were they UK figures? Are they? Or are they from American toys?
They're American ones.
Did you never like play Action Man back in the day?
I did have Action Man, yeah.
Yeah. But those are the toys you want to collect.
I played with all my toys.
Yeah.
So they all unfortunately got pretty much destroyed. Because I was not a careful child.
That parachute that they gave you for the Action Man, that Action Man parachute was a rip-off. It never worked. The amount of broken legs you got with that.
I had that. I've still got some bits of it, but I had that assault tower.
Yeah, the assault tower was so good. My little brother got the assault tower for his birthday. I remember we set it up before we went to school. Like, it all set up. He's sitting there holding on to the grip thing, and we went to school, and we couldn't wait to get out so we could go back and play with it. It was really cool. Christine, the lecture collection.
Cheers. I had one of the ones I had. Did you ever have Bullet Man? I had the Bullet Man figure,
and he had the silver helmet in the end, the red little leotard.
I decided to test to see if that was fireproof, which it wasn't.
No, I think my cousins decided. My cousins started playing with like pipe bombs around that time, and I think they tested out some of the Action Men to the point of destruction. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. So is this your man cave you're in now, or is?
Yeah. Did you ever have any? Did you ever see any of these when you were?
Oh yeah, Muton and Cyborg. I used to have them. I had them as a kid. I remember playing them in the bathroom, my dad's, and like I'm always talking about them, but no one ever listens or everyone mentions them because no one remembers them. That's cool, yeah. With the brain inside, and you got changeable hands. You got fire one, ain't you? You got snake, 3-fingered snake thing. I can't remember what the other one was. And one of them was a volcano blast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really cool. They predated the Action Man, didn't they? Quite a few years, I think. They were really cool. That's Cyborg. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't got an Android, unfortunately. Again, I used to have these when I was a kid, and I don't know where.
I don't even remember Android. All I remember is Cyborg and Muton. He must have come later.
I've got like a few, just like bits and.
What 3 hands did he have?
I think
he
he
three
had
different hands, didn't he?
because you could get. There were these
That's
add-ons
right.
as well that you could get with them.
Yeah. They used to put them over the hand, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Is that a flying disc?
Leg stuck into. There's that. He had that green outfit with there's like a green head that you could put over the top of him.
I don't remember ever seeing that one.
There's one that's just in some bits.
Wow, you got a few different ones there, haven't you?
Yeah, I just picked, like I said, up bits of where I could for that stuff.
Yeah. What company made those? Was it Japanese company or British company or what was it?
I think because they're based on Japanese toys, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
But I think we only had them over here. I remember going to a fair once when I was a kid, and you know the hooker duck.
Yeah.
It was a duck, and they had a pack of these as one of the prizes that you could
cool.
get. So I'm looking one of those ducks.
Yeah, I remember Muton because it's one of those toys that none of my brothers or anything remembered, but I remember having them. I remember playing in the bathroom with my dad when I was a real little kid, you know. I used to have bad ears, so I couldn't get my hair wet. I had to have a blinking one of them little halos around my head, kind of thing, so Dad could wash my hair. I would just be sitting in the bath playing with my Muton and my my cyborg, and a few Micronauts as well.
Yeah, I had Micronauts. I like Micronauts.
I seem to be the same one though. I remember the Micronaut comic, which I didn't really get on with that. I never really caught on. But the only Micronauts, there was always the same shape Micronauts. I don't remember ever seeing anything but just the standard kind of guy, like the different colours.
There were the smaller ones, weren't there? They were like what they call the time traveller ones. But then you had like things like Baron Karza. You had the slightly bigger with the magnetic.
I don't know if I ever saw anything apart from what I think it was called the Time Traveller. I think that this is a basic looking one, wasn't it? Like clear plastic. And if his foot broke, you had like a little thing looked like a hook. He had a foot and then had two like a little hook thing. And if like one of his hands broke off, you put a little hook thing over his hands, it looked like he had a claw weapon. That's what I did anyway. I don't know.
Well, they elaborated greatly once it went into the comics. They got real elaborate, but
I never really got into the figures.
Kind of weren't really all that related to the comics. You got some of them. It's Dennis Fisher that did these.
Okay.
Did these.
Is that connected to Fisher Price, maybe?
Yeah. I don't think. I think they were slightly different. I think it was slightly different. I think didn't they do like? I know they did that Doctor Who figure.
I never see a Doctor Who figure.
Like a mega-sized one.
Okay, cool. I had the Masters of the Universe for a bit as well, but I think I was like, I just didn't want to grow up because I bought them when I was about 13, and most kids would have stopped playing with action figures by then. But I think I was the first person in England to have them because I was on holiday in America and they hadn't come over yet, and I saw them in a Toys R Us, and so I picked up Man at Arms and Beast Man. That was the first two that I had.
Because that's what those are on the wall. Yeah, I mean,
right.
Master of the Universe figures.
Cool. Still got mine. Yeah, thanks, Christina. I need to crack on and do some more of those. I was thinking of making actually more content, but obviously I'm always making content. But I was thinking, I've said it in my head, I want to do War-Torn Wednesdays, Terror Tuesdays, and Sci-Fi Saturdays, and do like a comic story on each day. I don't know if you've ever seen my old horror. I like to turn whole stories into videos, like I do with the adverts, but for whole complete stories. So there's a lot of work. I might get back to doing that again someday. We'll see. Thank you, Christina. It's a lot of work.
I'm trying to drop enough energy to walk up and grab a couple toys, but I don't think I can.
Bring them next week, mate. Bring them next week.
I got like a telescoping Darth Vader first series run.
Nice.
A telescoping Darth Vader?
Yeah, with
the original series.
Double extends, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the lightsaber
comes out of the wrist.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Darth Vader telescope. I thought, how does that work?
Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. So. I ain't seen those toys. Did you play a lot of role-playing games back in the day?
I just liked chucking things around the room, basically.
All right. You didn't play any RPGs?
No.
Okay.
So I got.
Interesting. I don't remember ever seeing those.
The RPGs I played were the Neighborhood Girls.
Oh, dear me.
Must be familiar with Warduke.
That one.
James Earl Jones.
Well, they're not based on a cartoon or nothing, though, are they? They're not based on the cartoon.
These aren't, no.
No.
They've got some basis on the game.
Okay.
It's just random stuff like that.
You still pick up like toys from Toy Fairs and that?
Yeah, I do. There's a Barry Potter Toy Fair at Doncaster.
Right.
Which I have a table at myself.
Okay.
Like 3 or 4 times a year. But I'll always
okay, so you're selling.
Yeah, I try and get rid of a few bits here and there.
Yeah. Was it just to like finance like your own stuff, or you like make a living out of it, or?
It's to finance my own stuff. Yeah, plus some room. I could do with getting a bit of room back as well.
Right.
Let your hobby finance your hobby to get other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got they're a bit dusty. Dusty, but there's a.
I think I could do this with only going halfway up.
He's a big fella.
What in the hell? Oh my God, that's an original, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I can't remember his name now.
Mega Man or something.
Not Voltron.
We got that guy.
That's Godzilla.
Yeah, he's pulling out some big money things there.
He's missing his
hand.
Oh, I was gonna say he's got the hand launcher, doesn't he? And
yeah, I've got a third-party fist for him, but his tongue's still.
He looks a bit like the cartoon one, the cartoon Godzilla.
Well, that's like from what, 1972?
Yeah, there were 70s stuff. There's call him Ray Dean. Oh, pretty cool. But again, these things cost the earth these days.
Yeah.
There seemed to be a specific period of time when it was optimal to pick stuff like this up. And unfortunately, it's not now.
You got to get it at the right time, ain't you?
Yeah, and then there's...
Suddenly, a few years later, they become huge. Was that Galactus?
Marvel Legends. There's the Asgard Galactus.
If you put the camera down, is your floor totally covered in stuff that you have to walk around to get out of the room?
It is, yeah. There's a path. Yeah. I can only go along that path.
Right.
And if I want to get to something, I have to move other things out of the way.
Right. Have you got misses and kids in that?
Sorry?
You got misses and kids?
No. I'm all right.
So you're allowed to... You're allowed to move out of this. So you're not just stuck in that room and you're like being told not to leave. Like some people can. Some fellas with their little man caves, they're like restricted to that room only, and you can't let your stuff go out of the room, kind of thing.
Yeah, this isn't the only room I've got stuff in, but it's the main. It's the main room.
Cool.
But it's like it's what 30 odd years of collecting it. It adds up after a while, doesn't it?
I'm glad I never got into anything else, any kind of toys or figures or statues. I ain't got enough room for my blinking comic books, let alone all that kind of stuff. And it just strikes me as a hell of a lot of dusting you have to do. You know what I mean? I've got to be honest, like I've got surfaces where you quite often would see statues and figures like comic boxes on top of them. You know what I mean? So I don't live with my partner. So around here, I've got like a couple of comic books on the side of the bed, and that's about it. But at home, there's like boxes on boxes on boxes. Sticky. What are Sticky Goose's rules? Tell us what his rules are.
Rules.
I don't know what your rules.
I also collect. The other thing I collect is I'm quite into Yellow Submarine as well.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have bits. There's a plush Bloomy.
As in the Beatles movie.
Yeah. So I've got a few bits of Yellow Submarine stuff.
Okay.
Lying around.
Interesting.
Just always like that style of animation.
All right.
Got to turn my alarm off.
Did you block that out, Gray?
Sorry?
Did you block that out?
Block what out?
The troll hitting?
No, I don't care. If he wants to come and ask questions, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't watch his videos. So.
Yeah.
Hey, who's this new dude that I've never seen before?
Sorry?
Who's this new dude?
Hello.
This is Tempest from Mars. He said it's not really from Mars.
Forgive me, Tempest from Mars. How could I not know that?
All right. Here. Since these were easy enough.
If you've been here last week, you would have met him.
What's your name, buddy?
It's Steve.
Tempest from Mars.
Hey, Steve. How's it going, buddy?
All right.
I'm from Texas.
You've got another name.
You sound Texan to me. Where are you from?
Texas by way of Sheffield.
Where you from? Like this up north.
Where are you from? Where are you from, Steve?
From Sheffield in the UK.
Oh! I totally got a Southern American accent. Now I can hear it, but I'm so sorry, dude. I just lumped them in with me. Bill? You're a Texan, aren't you? Well, there's Sheffield is in Texas. Yes, we probably have a Sheffield, Texas. You never know.
Yeah,
well, I think there is. Yeah.
Where was you last week, Bill? On my birthday stream. Where were you last week on my birthday stream?
I don't know.
We couldn't do Wednesday, so I said we'd do Thursday night.
I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
The link was in the chat box as always, and you didn't turn up.
I would totally have shown up. I did nothing on Thursday night, so hey, I need to get back to the tale. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Let me mute myself again.
Okay, no worries.
Blow me up real quick, right? Since this was easy. Blow me up real quick. Since this was easy enough to get to and no heavy lifting. An original stormtrooper with the weapon.
Some more figures.
A Hoth trooper with the weapon.
Snow trooper. Nice.
Did you ever collect Lego, Tempest?
Yeah. An R5
all the space Lego.
Yeah,
that's my era. Cool. They were great.
Bounty hunter with the weapon.
Reuse. Nice. Have you got any last 17 figures?
Last 17, did you say?
Yeah.
What are they?
It's the last 17 that they released are kind of the rarer.
Are they rare ones, are they?
To get hold of.
Right.
Ewok. Work.
Do you know about them, Kyle?
Work. Actually, I think that's the Work Davis one. Here's the big boys. Luke with the broken lightsaber.
Okay.
Ben with the half lightsaber and the vinyl cape.
Are these worth money then?
And Vader with the full lightsaber and the vinyl cape.
Okay.
These days, Star Wars figures are going for a bit, yeah.
And this is like an original. Like I said, the vinyl cape, the telescope, and both pieces. That's the big boy. And then something that was sitting on the bookshelf next to it. Easy enough to get to. No weight. Bag of sand. The volcanic pumice from Iwo Jima.
Okay. I don't know how that Don't know how that belongs with Star Wars toys. If it was a bit of Tatooine fruit, it would have been it would have made more sense.
Well, I mean, civilians aren't allowed on the island, so
it's a part of your playset.
How about a mosasaur tooth?
Okay.
There's a worn down shark tooth I pulled off the beach.
Right.
Bag of shark's teeth, some I don't know, troglodytes or whatever these things are called.
Okie doke.
Things.
Cool.
And a piece of petrified redwood. Wood that's basically rock.
Yeah, fossilized. Yeah,
fossilized wood.
Turned to rock. Hey, quite enough, Sayer. How you doing, mate?
So, yeah, that was my easy enough to get to stuff.
So, unfortunately, my Star Wars figures are underneath a pile of other figures.
His stuff is all piled high. Do you know where everything is? If someone says, go and find me your so-and-so, will it take you like forever to find it?
No, if I had the energy, I could find anything up there pretty quick.
No, I'm talking about Tempest. How much?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a rough idea where stuff is. I mean, these are really beat up, but
I used to have that. I sold it on eBay back, long time. I got 70 quid for it about 20 years ago. I got 70 quid for it.
Again, he's missing his cape and his lightsaber.
As your one you got? Has the Boba Fett got the little lasso-y thing with the beads on it?
No, not anymore. He hasn't. No. Did you ever?
Yeah, mine had all bits of it.
Hey, if you like putting Mandalorians in your backside, does that mean you have a Boba fetish?
I don't think so. It means I don't know what it means. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. See, like everyone's gone now. He's made that pathetic joke and he's cleared the actual stream out apart from me. Look at that. He's so ashamed of his own joke that he's disappeared himself. You've come back.
He's gonna have to have a chuckle.
Yeah. Oh dear. I was talking about. I could show my cover slingers comics, but then everyone will know what I'm going to show, and that would spoil the surprise of cover slingers.
Don't tip your hand on that one.
Exactly. The annoying thing is, I remembered a really cool Betty and Veronica one with archery on it, and I can but too late. I've already picked up the ones that I was going to use, and I was like, I forgot all about them. Blinking.
Wow.
It's like it's Betty and Veronica, and Archie's on there. You got Archie and archery. It's like, why did I not remember to pick that comic book up?
The best archery cover is Classics Illustrated 101, William Tell.
Does he not use a crossbow?
That's archery.
Still the same thing, I think.
It's categorically the same
I'm going with bows. I'm going with bows. I think it's got to be a bow to be archery.
No,
it's
a crossbow. It's called a crossbow.
It's crossbowery, exactly. It's not archery. I don't know. I was wondering as well. Is archery not actually like just the sport version of it, where you're aiming at a target? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
Archery
any firing of a bow is archery.
Anything that launches a projectile, like string thing that launches a projectile.
Not anything. That would include guns, wouldn't it? So guns aren't archery.
String that launches a projectile.
Okay.
Are you going to enforce the no crossbow rules on?
Those great big that thing he had.
Totally
the catapult, if it's firing a sharp object, is archery. That cover he showed was catapult archery.
All right. Well, according to the Wikipedia entry for archery is a sport, practice, or skill of using a bow to shoot arrows. He doesn't mention crossbows.
Crossbows shoot arrows.
Yeah, but that's
it's got the word bow in the
title. It says archery using a bow to shoot arrows. Doesn't. I'll keep reading, but we'll see. I don't think.
Do Green Arrow, the longbow hunters.
Yeah, Green Arrow uses a bow, so he does archery. But I don't think crossbows are counted in as archery. I don't think so. Anyway, looking here, I can't see any
Huntress
crossbow.
uses a crossbow, doesn't she?
Yeah, Huntress uses a crossbow. Yeah, on occasion. But anyway, we shall see. If anyone shows a crossbow, now that I've looked at the Wikipedia definition, I can immediately tell anyone off who uses a crossbow.
And
Carl's qualified.
tell them they made a crossboner.
No, I'll leave the really terrible jokes like that to you, Kyle. I tried to come up with good ones. Oh dear. Anyway, we said we was going to do an hour today. We've got an hour and 10 minutes now.
Well, I ended up getting a couple bodies on.
Yeah. Have to come on if you want to come on anytime you want to come on, but just let us know.
I will do, yeah.
Always welcome. Always good to have extra bodies in to show some stuff off.
What is this, show 92?
I usually do stuff, but I'll try and get on if I can.
Yeah, cool. Trouble is, I'm always at my partner's place on Wednesdays normally nowadays, and I haven't got that many comics here to show, so it's kind of like Carl's always feeling too tired to go upstairs and get his because he's got bad neck and that. So, and then Bill's busy working. How dare he work?
Where's Bill gone?
He works at a comic shop, so he's serving a customer at the moment.
How dare he?
Nice pickups in your video, Tempers, says Quite Now Sayer.
Thank you.
Good. Right, so I might as well give it a call it a night here. I don't know, go to sleep probably. Knackered. Either that or I'll start working on my London Zoo video. We'll see. See you when I see you guys.
See you later.
Make this your global petting zoo.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.